You may think I was long gone for this channel. Maybe I will not do any videos at all. The thing is, I was working through my whole time about my thesis stuff, and I was already started my PhD projects, and it was kind of busy time for me, and I was learning how to do better in when I'm doing my video stuff. So actually it was a learning period for me, and I took a break for better. So welcome to my channel. So I want to tell you today is that how to find your research group. So this may be helpful for every person or everyone who are looking for a new job or a new relationship or new research group or any other situation. This is applicable. So these are the main things you need to look in for, and it should match with your goals and match with your aims and the future perspectives of your life. So the first thing is, when you're looking for a research group, actually you need to understand what you really want to do in your life. If you want to do, for example, nanoparticles for a long time, doesn't really matter if you select a lab related to that area. But if you want to do nanoparticles and you are working your whole research period in probably doing gene structure analysis or something, or like protein structure analysis or something, that's not really going to help you to get into your goal or your dream job. So the thing is, first you need to find out what really want to do. That's same for if you want to do a job. Before you applying for a job here and there, like you may think, okay, if I apply more than this amount of jobs, I will get one out of it. So I think that's not really good idea when you think at the long term. So thing is, you have to figure out what really want you do and what skill set you have that align with your future goal. For example, if you have skills that actually related to doing with the nanoparticles or work with the that kind of stuff, then you preferably you need to go to that area. But if you really want to change that what you did earlier and what you are want to do in future, you need to take that risk. Actually, the thing is, it's kind of difficult. In my experience, I was coming from the plant molecular biology area, so my research experience is microbiology and plant molecular biology, like bioinformatics, like that stuff. But I thought I want to take different action because I want to go more related to medical area. So I was looking for a research group like that. When I asking for research opportunities, most of them, like 99% of them, they said there's no opportunity, or the skill set I have is not matched with their lab setup or the lab skill they're actually looking for. So it was really a struggle. I was telling you, that's the same struggle if you want to change your job. So the same struggle if you want to change your research group into something really different. So then in my story, I got actually lucky, and I was selected to the research group that I really want to do, that is about medical stuff, that means related to the medical field, and it's about type 1 diabetes. So I was really glad about that. So the thing is, if you want to get that job so badly but you don't have that skill set, first thing you need to do is, first you have to prove them that you actually have the skills and capability to do that. In my case, I had to handle animals. I mean, I had to work with rats, and I have no prior experience with that. I'm coming from agriculture background. There's no prior requirement for animal handling at all. So that was really struggle if to convey someone else that I have that skill sets. And in that case, I actually worked like 1 and 2 months just to show that I can actually do those stuff. And I learn the skill set within 1 to 2 months that how to do that. And the thing is, you can sometimes you can do that in your jobs, sometimes you won't, because they don't want to take that risk. Like, they don't want to take someone that really don't know this stuff. And so the thing is, you have to build that skill before applying for the job. So if you want to be like a different kind of job, so think about what are the skill set you need to apply for that job, and you have to get those skills before apply. For example, if you want computer skills and you don't have that, you need to do a computer program. If you want public speaking skills and you don't have that, you need to do a program or a course or something and improve your skill set before apply for that job. And that's the same thing. If you want to apply for a research group, you need to have that research skill. The good thing is, you can volunteering or like as a training, you can work for a few months and see if it actually that fits to you and that actually can do or that actually fits to your capabilities. So you can try that. So in my case, I actually worked really hard on my first few months, and I now I'm really capable of what I'm doing, and I can train other undergrads or the grad students who come into our research group in that area. So the thing is, that's not will happen with one day. That's all hard working. So you have to prove that you actually can do the stuff, because you have no prior record on that. That's the other thing. And when you're selecting a research group or a job, so what kind of company that you are looking for example, or what kind of research group you are looking for. You're looking for well established research group, or you are looking for a new research group. Here's the thing. So if you want to go for a new research group, then thing is, you have to build the research group with your PI and your mentor or your supervisor, with few students, maybe with by yourself. So that's mean you are there from the beginning to the time that they really need you, and you know from the beginning how the things are going on and how your lab is oriented, and all with your preferences too. Like your PI or your mentor or your supervisor actually pay more attention to you, because you know stuff your lab, you know the research, how the research going on, and you are the person who actually worked for a long time with that. So and if you want to go for a well established lab, that's mean they have already worked for like 5-6 years, and but the thing is, may have good grants. If you are going to a new research group, they don't have much grants, but sometimes they have like first grants that they will get eventually. But when come to the income source, they'll be not high as like well established research group. Sometimes they are like well established research group, like they work for 6-5 years, but they don't have grants right now. There's different scenarios. The thing is, you just have to do your own research before you apply for a research group, or before you work for 1 or 2 or 3 months as a trainee. Like, they're wasting the time if you don't get anything out of it. So the same thing for the job. The thing is, you have to do the whole research, like why I'm applying for this company, and is that actually helping me to actually achieve my goals. That you have to think about. So probably at the beginning you will not get enough money or like payment or something, because it's a startup company, or maybe start like a new research group. The thing is, at the long term, you are there from the beginning, and you are there, and when they need help most, and they know you for a long time. And essentially when the research group is growing, and or your the company is growing, you have much opportunity to go to the higher positions. And that's the thing. And you have more connection with your PA and more connection with your boss in your research or in your job. So if you're going to like a well-established research group, they have good grants, but the thing is, most of the time the PI or the mentor will not guide you at the beginning. So if you don't have that skill set, it's going to be really difficult, because you have to do by yourself, because nobody will pay attention to you, because that's a well established, and there are so many things going in the lab. And you just have to learn by yourself, do it by yourself. Sometimes your PhD student can just help a little bit, but it's not enough if you don't have that skill set at all. So the thing is, then you have to do it by yourself. And even you're leaving, if you want to leave the group, that doesn't make much different to the well established research group. So that's the same thing for job. Basically the company is already established and you are just came here after established, and it's really easy to replace you, compared to the person who was from the beginning and know the pros and cons and work through the whole life like that, maybe for a long time from the starting point, because he or she is a part of the development or the growing of that company. So I hope this may helpful for you, and see you in the next video.